Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for a journey into the hidden, blood-curdling underworld of bedbugs. Yes, those tiny, unseen vampires that lurk in the dark recesses of your beloved boudoir. This is not just a tale of mere pests, it's a saga of survival, an epic of evolution, and a drama of the most sinister mating rituals nature has ever concocted. Welcome to the spine-tingling, jaw-dropping exploration of inside the gruesome world of bedbugs, traumatic insemination unveiled. Picture this: a tranquil bedroom, a sanctuary of rest and relaxation. Yet, beneath the serene surface, a silent horror unfolds each night. Bedbugs, those minuscule monsters, emerge from their hiding spots to feast on unsuspecting sleepers. Their bites leave itchy reminders of the nocturnal visits, but that's just the beginning of the terrifying tale. In this video, we peel back the sheets to reveal the shocking secrets of bedbug biology, the gruesome details of their reproductive rituals, and the relentless arms race between these cunning critters and the humans striving to exterminate them. From the stealthy nymphs to the bloodthirsty adults, every stage of their life cycle is a chapter in an epic saga of adaptation and survival. But wait, it gets even more twisted. Brace yourself for the most cringe-worthy courtship you've ever heard of: traumatic insemination. In this nightmarish mating ritual, male bedbugs don't woo their partners with flowers or serenades. Instead, they wield a needle-like organ to pierce the female's abdomen and inject the genetic material directly. It's as brutal as it sounds, and it's a tale that will leave you both horrified and fascinated. So, fluff up your pillows, tuck in tight, and skip the video if you dare. Enter the gruesome world of bedbugs, where science meets horror, and nature's dark side is unveiled. This isn't just an infestation, it's an invasion, a mystery, and a story of survival against the odds. Get ready for a bumpy ride into the blood-sucking boudoir. You might just lose a little sleep tonight. The hidden menace. In the quiet corners of bedrooms around the world, a sinister menace lurks. Bedbugs, those elusive nocturnal creatures, have been haunting human habitats for centuries. The story of their resurgence in the 21st century begins with a globalized world, where travel and trade provided the perfect conduits for these pests to spread. Their presence is often detected too late, long after they have established a foothold in the cracks and crevices of beds, furniture, and walls. Bedbugs are masters of stealth. Measuring just 4–5 mm in length, they can hide in the tiniest of spaces, evading detection during the day and emerging at night to feed on their unsuspecting hosts. Their bites leave itchy, red welts on the skin, often leading to sleepless nights and psychological distress. The first chapter delves into the biology and behavior of these insects, exploring their life cycle from egg to adult and their remarkable adaptability. With vivid descriptions, we follow the journey of a single bedbug from its hatching. The minute egg, almost invisible to the naked eye, cracks open to reveal a nymph, eager for its first blood meal. Over several molts, it grows and matures, becoming a proficient feeder. Bedbugs are resilient, able to survive months without feeding, waiting patiently for a host. Their flat, oval bodies allow them to squeeze into the tiniest gaps, making eradication a daunting task. As bedbugs spread, so does the knowledge of their existence. Infestations become common in cities, from luxury hotels to modest homes. The chapter paints a grim picture of the emotional and physical toll on those affected, highlighting personal stories of individuals who have battled these persistent pests. The hidden menace is now out in the open, and the world is beginning to understand the full extent of the bedbug problem. The anatomy of trauma. To truly comprehend the horror of bedbugs, one must delve into the unique and disturbing reproductive strategy known as traumatic insemination. Unlike most insects, bedbugs do not engage in conventional mating. Instead, the male bedbug possesses a specialized, needle-like organ called a paramere, which he uses to pierce the female's abdomen, injecting sperm directly into her body cavity. This process is as brutal as it sounds, and it leaves the female with a wound that takes time to heal. This chapter explores the anatomical intricacies of bedbugs, focusing on the differences between males and females. The male's paramere is a fascinating yet horrifying adaptation, evolved specifically for traumatic insemination. Detailed diagrams and descriptions provide a clear understanding of this organ and its function. The female's reproductive system is equally unique, designed to store sperm and facilitate fertilization even after such a violent encounter. Traumatic insemination is not only physically damaging to the female but also has profound implications for her health and survival. The chapter discusses the evolutionary advantages of this method, despite its apparent cruelty. By bypassing the genital tract, males increase their chances of successful reproduction, ensuring that their genes are passed on. However, this comes at a cost to the female, who must endure repeated injuries and the risk of infection. Through the lens of scientific research, the chapter examines the physiological and behavioral responses of female bedbugs to traumatic insemination. Studies reveal that females often try to avoid males after mating, seeking refuge in hidden spots to recover. The chapter also touches on the broader implications of this reproductive strategy, comparing it to similar practices in other species and exploring its evolutionary origins. The evolutionary arms race. The relationship between male and female bedbugs is a prime example of an evolutionary arms race. Over time, females have developed various defenses to cope with the trauma inflicted by males. One such adaptation is the development of specialized structures called spermolages, which are areas of reinforced tissue that help minimize damage during mating. This chapter delves into the co-evolutionary dynamics between the sexes, highlighting the constant struggle for reproductive advantage. Females have also evolved behavioral strategies to mitigate the effects of traumatic insemination. They often seek isolation after mating, hiding in secluded areas to recover from their injuries. This behavior reduces the chances of encountering another male and undergoing further traumatic insemination. The chapter explores these behaviors in detail, providing insights into the complex interplay between male persistence and female resistance. The evolutionary arms race extends beyond individual interactions, influencing the broader population dynamics of bedbugs. The chapter discusses how traumatic insemination impacts the reproductive success and survival of both sexes. Males, driven by the need to maximize their reproductive output, often engage in aggressive mating behaviors, leading to intense competition. Females, on the other hand, must balance the need to reproduce with the need to survive and recover. The chapter also examines the role of environmental factors in shaping this evolutionary arms race. Changes in habitat, availability of hosts, and human interventions all play a part in influencing the strategies employed by bedbugs. Through case studies and scientific research, readers gain a deeper understanding of how these tiny insects navigate the complex landscape of survival and reproduction. The battle for control. As bedbug infestations continue to rise, so does the battle for control. This chapter explores the various methods employed to combat these resilient pests, from chemical treatments to integrated pest management strategies. The effectiveness and limitations of each approach are discussed in detail, providing a comprehensive overview of the current state of bedbug control. Chemical treatments, while effective, often come with a host of problems. Bedbugs have shown a remarkable ability to develop resistance to commonly used insecticides, rendering many treatments ineffective. The chapter delves into the mechanisms of resistance, explaining how genetic mutations and behavioral adaptations enable bedbugs to survive chemical onslaughts. This resistance has led to the development of new, more potent insecticides, but the arms race between pest and control continues. Integrated pest management, IPM, offers a more holistic approach to bedbug control. Combining chemical treatments with non-chemical methods, IPM aims to reduce reliance on pesticides and minimize the risk of resistance. The chapter discusses various IPM strategies, including heat treatments, vacuuming, and the use of encasements and interceptors. Each method is examined for its effectiveness, cost, and practicality in different settings. Public awareness and education are crucial components of the battle for control. The chapter highlights the importance of vigilance and early detection in preventing infestations from spreading. Case studies of successful eradication efforts provide valuable insights into best practices and lessons learned. The chapter also addresses the psychological impact of bedbug infestations, emphasizing the need for support and resources for affected individuals. The future of bedbug research. The final chapter looks to the future, exploring ongoing research and emerging technologies aimed at understanding and controlling bedbugs. Advances in molecular biology and genetics are shedding new light on the biology and behavior of these pests, offering hope for more effective control strategies. Researchers are delving into the genetic basis of resistance, seeking to identify the genes responsible for conferring immunity to insecticides. By understanding these genetic mechanisms, scientists hope to develop new treatments that can circumvent resistance. The chapter discusses the potential of gene editing technologies, such as CRISPR, to target specific genes and disrupt the reproductive processes of bedbugs. Another promising area of research is the development of biological control agents. Scientists are investigating the use of natural predators, pathogens, and parasites to keep bedbug populations in check. The chapter examines the potential benefits and challenges of biological control, highlighting successful examples from other pest management contexts. The chapter also explores the role of technology in bedbug detection and monitoring. Innovations such as electronic sniffers and DNA-based detection methods are making it easier to identify infestations early and accurately. These advancements, combined with better public awareness and cooperation, hold the promise of more effective and sustainable bedbug control in the future. As the book concludes, readers are left with a sense of both the enormity of the bedbug problem and the progress being made in addressing it. The story of bedbugs is one of resilience and adaptation, both for the pests themselves and for those who seek to control them. The future remains uncertain, but with continued research and innovation, there is hope that the tide can be turned in the battle against these persistent and unsettling intruders.